Hi, I'm Jim Smith, Undersecretary General of Committees for MSUMUN. You're going to want to be able to communicate with other delegates outside of caucuses or formal debate, and the way this is done in Model UN is through the use of note passing. Notes can be used to ask a question on a delegate's position regarding a particular topic or policy prescription. You can ask to collaborate on a resolution with a delegate, or you can begin fielding ideas for resolutions to them through the use of notes. That being said, sometimes notes have more inappropriate content, and we'll be going over those as well. One important thing to remember when writing notes is that you both have to address them to a particular delegate and sign the notes as your country. If you send it without a recipient listed on the note, then it's just going to float around and not go anywhere. And if you forget to sign it, then the delegate doesn't know how to respond or who to respond to. So that being said, we're going to go over some examples of good and bad notes. This note reads as follows, and it's directed at the chair. Is there any reason I'm not being called on? I feel my comments are vitally important to the current topic being discussed. Signed by Iraq. And this is properly addressed and labeled. This is a good note because it raises a substantive concern to the chair, something they need to know about, while also being respectful. So this is a good note. Let's see what this one says. Germany, what do you want to do after committee is over? Ireland. You see, this note is inappropriate because it's off topic. It doesn't have anything to do with the business of committee or anything like that. Also, while it is signed on the inside, once it's been folded, nobody can know who's it going to, where's it coming from, and so this is improperly addressed. Let's take a look at this note. Once again, it's been signed to Japan from the United States, and it reads as follows. Japan, I agree with most points made in your last speech. Would you like to discuss the issue further during UNMOD? Signed, United States. Again, this is a good note. It's short, to the point, and substantive. It also has to do with the topic at hand rather than plans after committee or anything like that. Let's see this note. To United States from Germany. Once again, properly addressed. United States. Would you be interested in drafting a resolution with Saudi Arabia, Canada, and Britain concerning refugees from the conflict? Signed, Germany. Once again, this is even more specific than some of the previous notes. It has a particular topic being discussed, and it asks for cooperation. So this is also a good note. Let's see. This one is addressed to the chair, signed by me with a heart. And it reads, motion to table the chair. Signed, heart, your favorite delegate, smiley face. Clearly, this note is not pertinent to committee or really to anything. It's not conducive to a respectful relationship between the chair and the delegate. It's just generally a bad note. It is addressed, but again, addressed wrong. One of the biggest problems from time to time you'll find with a note is that they're just unreadable. Delegates have to endeavor to make their notes readable for the benefit of other delegates and for the chair. Otherwise, they're not going to get their message across. I actually have no idea what this note says, and so this note really wouldn't accomplish anything. Finally, we have one more to France from South Africa. And it reads, France, what is your position on withdrawing U.S. troops from Iraq? South Africa. It's addressed and signed on the outside as well. Therefore, it's going to reach the intended recipient, and they're going to know how to send it back. And it's substantive, it's to the point. This is a good note.